John 18:36, Jesus answered, "My kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, then would my servants fight, that I should not be delivered to the Jews. But now is my kingdom not from hence."
What you trying to say? When you go back, what?
When you go back, okay, let's say we only go back to the Egyptian time.
Now let's go back. Let's go back and deal with it.
Alright. Okay. Did Jesus play a part? Like, was it the main?
Did Jesus play a part in what?
You know what I'm saying? Okay, but the kids, you know what I'm saying? Was Jesus, was he a main factor?
He had nothing to do with the pyramid. The pyramids got built because the Egyptians set those pyramids up, but the Egyptians had the Israelites build those pyramids. Just like when you think about the pyramid in Memphis today, what does that pyramid in Memphis today got to do with the so-called white man?
It doesn't.
It doesn't. But what it got? What's significant? What's significant about it though? When you think about the word Memphis, where does that word Memphis come from?
Memphis?
Yeah. Where did you first hear about Memphis at? It's in the Bible.
I don't have no.
That's what I'm trying to. The word Memphis in the Bible. Go on your phone right now. Watch it. Open your phone. Or go on Google. Yeah, watch this. So you go to Google, right?
Yeah.
Now type in on Google Memphis KJV. Watch what pop up.
Right.
Watch this. Memphis KJV and pop it up on your phone. Watch what. We ain't gonna pull it or not. I want to show you from your personal source. Watch this. Type in Memphis KJV.
Right. Hosea 9:6.
Yeah, Hosea 9:6. Read that, Hosea. Go to Hosea 9:6. But I want you to pop it up on your phone so you can visually see it. Watch this.
This is Hosea chapter 9 and verse 6. For lo, they are gone because of destruction.
He said they are gone because of destruction. Who is gone? It's talking about God's chosen people, the Israelites. Go ahead.
Said he gone?
They are gone, meaning they are destroyed. Like right now, say if right now you catch a charge, right, and the judge sending you your homeboy to 30 years, what you gonna say? Man, that man gone.
Yeah.
All right, so watch the. Now I want you to type it in.
Okay.
Type in Memphis. Yep, MEMP. Yep, KJV. Yep, type in Memphis space KJV. Watch what pop up. And now we finna read it. Watch this. I'll wait till you get there. You got there? Let me see. Now you see that, right? All right, read it. I want you to read it.
It say Memphis is mentioned in prophet books like Jeremiah and Hosea, to symbolize one great city that will be destroyed as a form of divine judgment against Egypt.
Against who? Egypt,
yeah.
Right? So now, watch this.
It says, for lo, they are gone because of destruction. Egypt shall gather them up.
Egypt shall what?
Gather them up.
Read.
Memphis shall bury them.
Memphis shall what?
Bury them.
So now when you think about that, when you think about the modern day Memphis today, who's getting buried up the most in modern day Memphis? When you hear about Memphis, who you hear about getting slid on and getting killed? Blacks. So now when you go back to the ancient time, read that again.
It says, for lo, they are gone because of destruction.
He said they are what? Gone because of destruction. Now read, give me Hosea 4 and 6. Watch this. The same thing. Stay right here. I'm going to show you the comparison of this. So when you think about pyramids, you know that pyramids symbolize for us in modern day time, when you pull out a dollar bill out your pocket, right? That pyramid symbolizes that what? The same people that built that pyramid over there, the same niggas who over here is slave. Watch this though.
Hosea chapter 4 and verse 6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
So the same people he's talking about, he said they are destroyed for the lack of having knowledge, like he was bringing out earlier. Watch this.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge, will also reject thee.
And right, and this is what goes in. You said black people had power. Jesus had power. But you have to realize who gave us that power. Watch this.
For lo, they are gone because of destruction.
He said we are gone because of destruction. Now where are we gone from? We are gone from our homeland because now we reside in America. We are gone from our rulership because now we servants to America. We are gone from our dignity because now we are brought up as niggas in America. We are a creation in America, right? Watch this. Read, I'm gonna show you this. Watch this.
Egypt shall gather them up.
He said who?
Egypt shall gather them up.
So now, watch this. I'm gonna show you again. Watch this. Give me Revelation chapter 11. I'm gonna show you how that word Egypt, what it's synonymous for, and how this is the new Egypt for us right now. Verse 6.
Revelation chapter 11 and verse 6. These have power to shut heaven.
Jump on to verse 8.
Verse 8.
Yep, that's it.
And their dead bodies shall lie in the street.
He said that who?
Their dead bodies shall lie in the street.
So when he said our dead body shall lie in the street, you want to know how we are dead? Because hold this and get Proverbs 21:16. Go ahead.
And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city.
Of the who?
Of the great city.
Watch this.
Which spiritually.
Which is spiritually. It's not physically, but it's spiritually, because it was a reminder of what the old ancient place is. Watch this.
Which spiritually is called Sodom.
Sodom. So I know you got intelligence on religion and stuff, right? What was the ancient city of Sodom known for? Homosexuality. So now when you think about America, what is America most known for and popularizing? Homosexuality. So now watch this. It said which is spiritually called Sodom, and watch this.
Spiritually called Sodom and Egypt.
And who?
Egypt.
Egypt. So now why is it called Egypt? Give me Exodus 20:2. Now read this. I'm finna show you why he getting that. I'm gonna show you why he say we are spiritually dead. We are dead bodies. Watch this.
This Proverbs chapter 21:16.
Watch this.
The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding.
He said the man that wandereth out of the way of understanding. What is the understanding? The wisdom that God gives us. So the Bible says if you wander away from the understanding that God gives you, watch this,
shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
He said if you wander away from the understanding that God gives you, you will remain in the congregation of the dead. What does that mean? If you're not walking after God spiritually, you're spiritually dead. Your spirit doesn't have life in it because God's words is life. So now when you go back to what we just read, watch this.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2.
Now watch this.
I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
So Egypt in the Bible is only being referenced for bondage, slavery, affliction, right? So now go back to Hosea 9, right?
So Hosea chapter 9 and verse number 6.
Right.
For lo, they are gone because of destruction.
Right.
Egypt shall gather them up.
So Egypt is synonymous for slavery has gathered us up, because we have been known for slavery. When you think about what a Negro is known for, prior to 1600s, we known for slavery, serving as slaves. The whole world know that the black man was slaves in America, slaves in Europe, slaves in Islam's countries. Right? Watch this.
Memphis shall bury them.
And Memphis shall bury them, which is another symbolic place from Egypt. So when you think about that word Memphis, the city Memphis even goes back into the ancient days in Egypt, right? Now I want to deal with another thing, right? Because when he showed you the symbolic of Jesus actually being a black man, right? You got to understand something, right? Do you know where the country Egypt is, right? You see this right here? Look at this flag. Look at this map. This is Africa right here, right?
Yeah.
So think about this. You got West Africa, you got North, South, East, and West, right? Or it might be the other way around. This place right here, do you know what this landmass is right here? It ain't got a name right there, but do you know what it is? Do you know what's called? Right, it's a part of Africa, right? Allegedly, it's a part of Africa, right? Nah, but when you think about it, it actually is. You know what this land is? This is the land of Israel, where Jesus and his descendants were from. So if this land that they come from is a part of Africa, think about it. What skin tone could they be? Majority of the people that live on the land, the continent of Africa, are what skin tone?
Black.
They black. So now when it goes back to Jesus, right? He just read to you out the Bible that Jesus had skin like brass burnt in the fire, which would be what? A black man. Now get Hebrews 7:14, give me Lamentations 4:8. What I want to show you is the reason behind why the white man had to go and create this right here, create this religion, and create, you know what I'm saying, this man right here, right? So now who got Hebrews 7:14? When you look at this sign, where is it? Right here. Look at who it say Judah is, the American blacks, right? Watch this.
This is Hebrews chapter 7 and verse 14.
Come on.
For it is evident that our Lord sprang out of Judah.
So he said it is evident through the records of our ancestors that Jesus, or Yahushua, we know him as Yahushua, he sprang out of the tribe of Judah, right? Watch this.
Of which tribe Moses spake nothing concerning priesthood.
So now, he came from the tribe of Judah, right? What color was Jesus? Or what we just read? He was bronze, black man, right? Watch this.
Lamentations chapter 4 and verse number 8.
Verse 8, right?
Their visage is blacker than a coal.
He said their what?
Their visage is blacker than a coal.
The visage is another word for face or image. Their image is blacker than coals. Watch this.
are not known in the
He
streets.
said they are not known in the streets. I'm gonna show you another one real quick.
Exodus 11:7.
Huh?
Exodus 11:7.
Give Exodus 11 and 7 too. Now read Lamentations 5 and 10 real quick. I'm gonna show you another one.
Lamentations chapter 5 and verse 10.
This gonna get straight to the point. Watch this.
Our skin,
Our what?
our
And you
skin,
point to some skin on your body. That's skin, right? Now watch this.
our skin was black like an oven.
He said what?
Our skin was black like an oven.
And this is talking about the Jews. Is Jesus not a Jew? Think about it. He comes from the descendants of the Jews, right? So now, if the Jews in the Bible is saying their skin is black like an oven, records show that Jesus is black like an oven. When you look at the people who's dark-skinned like an oven in America, who suffer the curses that Jesus said his people will go through, what people matches his description? Think about that. What people matches his description?
Okay. Alright.
You said, hold on, answer that question again. Mixed population of what? Amongst Jesus' time.
Yeah.
Give me John 18 and 20. Give me Matthew 15, 24. Yep, John 18, 20 first. Give me John 18, 20. It's a good question. I'm going to show you. Watch this.
John chapter 18 and verse 20. Jesus answered him, I spake openly to the world.
He said, I did what?
I spake openly to the world.
Watch this.
I ever taught in the synagogues and in the temple, whether the Jews resort.
He said, I only taught where the Jews resort. So where he taught at, guess where it was mainly a lot of people of his own descendants, right? So when you think about this, right, and the reason why that's a good question is when you look at America, our communities are gentrified with white people, with Chinese people, with Arab people. Why? Because this is not our original land. But when you go back to the ancient days when we had our own land, we mostly had communities of ourselves, but there were white people there because you got to think about it. The people, Herod and his people and the Romans were the ones ruling over us at that time. But when you think about the audience that Jesus always intended for, he always intended for his own people, right? So now, watch this. Hold on.
That joker loud as hell, guys.
Huh?
That joker loud as hell.
Yeah, boy, yep, now the engine in it. Watch this real quick though. Now read that one more time.
John chapter 18 and verse 20. Jesus answered him, I spake openly to the world. I ever taught in the synagogues and in the temple, whether the Jews resort.
He said, I only taught where the Jews resort. So now read this. In Luke 4 and 18.
This is Matthew chapter 15, verse 24.
Watch this.
But he answered and said, I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
So he said, I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. The Israelites are the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. So when you think about Jesus' audience, he only came for his people. But also regarding this white man, right, that you brought back up, right, because you say it's a change, right? I'm going to show you how Jesus even told the people when he was on the scene at that time that this was going to come, because what you have to realize is there wasn't a conspiracy. So when you think about this, right, give me the book of Psalms chapter 83 and verse number 1 and 2, and then you give me, one of y'all give me Matthew chapter 24.
I got it right here.
So I'm going to show you Matthew 24. I'm going to show you Jesus predicting it, but I'm going to show you how Jesus also, his forefather, his granddaddy also predicted it, bro. And this will understand to you why this image had to come about and why a new race of people had to come about as God's chosen. Watch this.
Psalms chapter 83 and verse 1. Keep not thou silence, O God.
Right.
Hold not thy peace,
Right.
and be not still, O
Right.
God. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
So it said God's enemies make a tumult. A tumult is an angry gathering, right? So now, who would you say the enemies of God would be on the earth today? Yeah.
Maybe it's yourself for me to say.
All right, so now watch this. Hold this. Stay right there. Hold your finger right here. Give me Nehemiah 5 and 9 real quick. I'm going to show you who the enemies of God is. I'm going to show you who God's enemies are real quick according to the Bible. Nehemiah 5 verse 9.
Comes Nehemiah chapter 5 and verse number 9.
Come on.
Also I say, it is not good that ye do, ought ye not to walk in the fear of our God, because of the reproach of the heathen, our enemies.
So the heathen, people who's not the Israelites, are considered God's enemies. Right? So now read this.
The book of Psalms, chapter 83 and verse 2. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult,
They make an anger gathering. Go
and
ahead.
they that hate thee have lifted up thy head.
Watch this.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against the hidden ones.
Right?
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
So, with this image right here, and with this image with our nationality, the nation said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation. Do you know what that means to say cut them off from being a nation? When we came over here, right, what was Kunta Kinte's name got changed to what?
My first time.
Toby. So, right, he had an African name of Kunta Kinte, but when he came to America, they changed his name to Toby. That's cutting the man off from his nation and his roots and his original name and renaming him and reclassifying him, right? So God said this is what the nation said they would do through the mouth of King David. Watch this.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
And when you think about the Israelites, that won't come up a thing no more, because now they African Americans, they Hispanics, they Native Indians, they Jamaicans, they Haitians, they Dominicans, they Brazilians. This is what they talking about, but watch this.
They have consulted together with one consent.
And the nations have consented together with one consent. This is why when you look throughout the world, you had descendants of slaves in Russia.
Right.
They out throughout Europe.
Right.
They do out Dubai.
Yeah.
They do out Iraq, the Middle East, Europe, so forth and so forth. Watch this.
They are confederate against thee.
And they are confederate against God. This is where this image came from. But watch this.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And the tabernacles of Edom are the so-called white people. That's what their original God-given name is. Edom, Esau. They are the first ones in the Bible to conspire and change our history, change our nationality. So now go to Matthew 24. Now I want to show you that Jesus let you know that this was even going to happen, right? And when you think about this, this is how you know this is a black man Bible, bro. When you read throughout the whole Bible, why don't they read everything that's in the Bible? They pick and choose what they want to read. Why? Watch this.
This is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 4. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ.
He said many people was going to come in his name saying that I am Christ. They are the anointed ones. These people, Caesar Borgia, this image right here, all these people, well, the religion, they said they were going to come and say that what? We are the anointed ones. So this is this. These are the people that introduced a white man to our people and taught us that God loves everybody. But guess what? When they came up with these religions, guess where your ancestors was at? They were picking cotton, getting raped, getting destroyed, getting beat up, getting belt broken. So now, when you think about this, right, I'm going to ask questions because I like questions too, you know what I'm saying?
But real quick, because you talking about the religions. You say you learned that up top, right? When you was locked up? So you was interested in the Muslim religion because they got the 5-point star.
Right.
Okay, you non-Trey. Right. So you that's the reason why you went into that.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Come on this side.
Yeah, that's the reason why you went into the Islam, you know, the understanding because of the 5. So, but this is what I'm trying to tell you. So, the Most High ain't about 5s and 6s. The Most High is about truth and lies, right? So the truth is the Holy Scriptures. Now, whatever you claim is what you claim. You know what I'm saying? But Islam, you followed it all for the wrong reasons. You see what I'm saying? So what you've been taught, we trying to let you know is a lie. You see what I'm saying? Right. So the Bible is where you got to come back to. Give me Isaiah 55 and 6. Okay, the Bible is your true book. You know what I'm saying? All right. Go ahead, read it.
This is Isaiah chapter 55 and verse 6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found.
So you got to seek the Lord as he may be found. So right now, as we coming to you, you know, we recognize you. So just understand, okay, you a chosen person of God. You are a child of God. You are Israelite. Israelite is your nationality. Islam is a religion. You see what I'm saying? So the Lord said, go ahead. The Lord said, go ahead. Read that again.
That's it.
Yeah, read.
How can I get up to you guys?
Yeah, you ain't get a flyer?
Yeah, so now I'm going to fly.
You got the email.
Okay,
we got the email. If you want to take my map, you can take my map. We here all the time.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm from Brooklyn, so I know, you know, Mel and all them, yeah. Me? All right, definitely. You know what I'm saying? So we come from all walks of life, King. You know what I mean? Brothers came from repping 5s and 6s, you know what I'm saying? But we gotta eventually, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you know about the Drop the Flag challenge right now by Hocus for Fifth. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, there's a lot of RICO laws coming, RICO charges coming. So read that again. Read that real quick. I want you to hear this. Go ahead.
Isaiah 55 and verse 6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found.
So you got to seek him where he may be found. Because right now you getting, the Lord is calling from the top of the mountain like, yo, these are the brothers you got to build with. You know what I'm saying? Because tomorrow, just for an Instagram picture of you chilling with, you know, another Damo that done got some crazy stuff going on. You just chilling, and now you get caught up in that RICO. That's why the drop. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Go ahead.
Call ye upon him while he is near.
So call upon him while he's near. So when you go in the crib tonight, man, call on the Most High, pray. Face the east, because you got to face the east. That's Jerusalem.
In Minnesota, no kings. What is all the word?
Yeah, the no kings, yeah, for Donald Trump and all that. Right. Yeah, but you are a king. We kings. You know what I'm saying? We're a royal priesthood. So you got to step into that prestige. You got to step into that, you know what I'm saying? Is it still working? Okay. You know, step into that prestige, step into that. So seek the Lord where he may be found, because tomorrow you can be caught up in a RICO that got nothing to do with you, just off affiliation. Because, you know what I'm saying, like they say, all blood ain't your blood. You see what I'm saying? You got a blood on the other side, and he over there child trafficking. You don't want no parts of that. You see what I'm saying? That ain't righteous. So just keep that in mind, King, that we recognize you as a brother, and you are a brother. I know the colors, you be like, wait, them colors is all right. I can rock with them brothers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, come and build with your brothers, man. You got our information. We got all the social media on there. You know what I'm saying? I just want to let you know that, you know what I'm saying, before it's too late, come and seek the Most High. But when you get to their house, man, face the east and pray, man. Ask the Most High for direction and guidance.
The Servants.